Once upon a time, in the beautiful African savannah, there lived a young elephant named Ellie. She was the youngest and smallest in her herd, but she was also the most curious and mischievous. One day, Ellie decided to explore the savannah on her own. She wandered off from her herd and came across a group of monkeys playing in a nearby tree. The monkeys were very clever and loved playing pranks on other animals. As soon as they saw Ellie, they came up with a plan to trick her. One of the monkeys approached Ellie and said, "Hello there, little elephant. Do you know what we monkeys like to do for fun? We love to see who can jump the highest. Why don't you join us?" Ellie was excited to try something new and eagerly agreed. The monkeys then took turns jumping from branch to branch, showing off their agility and speed. When it was Ellie's turn, she tried her best, but she couldn't jump as high as the monkeys. The monkeys laughed and jeered at her, saying, "Ha! You're just a clumsy elephant who can't even jump. You'll never be as good as us." Feeling embarrassed and hurt, Ellie ran back to her herd, vowing to revenge. The following day, she returned to the same spot with a plan of her own. She pretended to be interested in playing a game with the monkeys again, but this time round, she was the one to propose the kind of game they were to play. She looked for a big long rope and asked the monkeys to be on one side and her to remain on the other side and start pulling to see who will beat the other. The monkeys agreed as they thought that they were many against Ellie who was alone. But what they didn't know was that Ellie was a lot stronger than she looked and her trunk was a powerful tool. As the monkeys pulled the rope with all their might, Ellie used her trunk to hold onto a tree branch, giving her an extra advantage. Soon enough, the monkeys were exhausted and Ellie emerged as the clear winner. The monkeys were shocked and couldn't believe that the small elephant had outsmarted them. Ellie had realized that the monkeys had only wanted to make her feel bad about herself, but she outsmarted them. She learned that just because she couldn't do something as well as others, it didn't mean she wasn't valuable in her own way. Since then, Ellie became more confident in her own abilities, and didn't let the mean words of others bring her down. She also learned to be cautious of who she trusted, and not to believe everything she heard. The moral of the story is that we should never let others define our worth. We all have different strengths and weaknesses, and that's what makes us special. Always believe in yourself, and don't be afraid to be different. We, the Storytelling Cafe, appreciate you for standing with us. Please remember to like, share and subscribe if you haven't. Together, we make this home of stories a big family.